So for all of you who just tune into this YouTube channel, I just want to say thank you for coming back to watch my videos. I'm going to be talking about why I finally decided to leave a professional restaurant, basically clocking out for one last time. I was working in San Francisco. I knew that this life that I was going through every single day of this process, I knew that this life was not going to be permanent. Waking up at 5 a.m., slamming probably 1 or 2 cups of coffee, going straight into work, crushing out prep, getting your ass kicked by other cooks who are better than you. And this was 2016, 2017, the peak, the height of the restaurant industry, I like to think. And you were given this chance of having to work with one of the best in the restaurant industry. I love what I'm doing, on the daily process. It's a dream life. It's a dream life as being a cook. Having to cook in one of the best cities in the world, San Francisco, California. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the process every single day at work. I enjoyed it because the fact that you show up to work and there are cooks who are better than you, and you surround yourself with people who are doing way better than you. And you know what happens, right? When you surround yourself who are people who are successful in what they do, you get better. They'll bring you, if not equally as successful as them. Over time for me, well, at least speaking for myself now, as a 34-year-old, I felt as though the whole stamina thing kind of caught up. I'm not too sure if I'm able to still break down a station after a crazy dinner service and being able to make sure you break down your stations, try to make sure the entire team gets out of the kitchen by 10:30. Man, it's a stamina thing, I was really, really, really tired by the time I got home. Deep down, I feel like something new is actually cooking for me. It's not a feeling that just sort of happened overnight because of, oh no, I'm feeling miserable, I'm feeling frustrated because of the hours that I work, and the hours translates into X amount of money every month. It was only a matter of time that I found what was that thing that I really needed to pursue. I needed a new creative outlet to pursue in this industry. It's not an overnight thing, or it's not even a half-ass sort of job, but it's been lingering for 15 years, procrastinating whether am I still gonna be involved in daily operations every day? Do I still want to be a part of this every day? Eventually, the feeling after 15 years, it just worn off. It's just me that I'm searching for this new lease of creativity in this line of the work. At the height of the pandemic, I just wasn't able to continue surviving like this anymore. Knowing that this is not the lifestyle that I want, I wanted something for myself to, especially the part of not being able to creatively express myself in other aspects of this industry. I was beginning also to learn more about myself, that I said to myself, hey, maybe that you've outgrown from this environment, and after 15 years of doing it, maybe it's okay to say that you've outgrown from this thing and you just want something different, and you just can't do it anymore. At the height of the pandemic, I realized I couldn't continue surviving like this anymore. You know, it's not the lifestyle that I want to be, going down the path of knowing I cannot creatively express myself in other aspects of in this industry. And eventually that moment clicked. And that was when I realized I couldn't continue procrastinating anymore, knowing that I've finally outgrown from this environment. Now, this is not a question of moral value judgment. This is not a question of moral judgment. It's just that after 15 years, you finally realize you need to stop procrastinating. And this is me speaking on behalf of myself. I'm not speaking on behalf of anyone out there. This is purely just from me gathering what my thoughts are after 15 years of doing this. That you're just tired and you just want a new creative outlet in this industry where you get to do other things and still stay in the culinary industry. Now, unless if you're like Gordon Ramsay, you successfully build an empire for yourself, right? You build a name for yourself over the years of getting your butt kicked in the kitchen. Then, yeah, you are that top 1% who actually successfully made it. So I decided to pull the trigger, to quit my job, and move my things back home here in KL. And I said, well, prior to that, I was planning already that I wanted to have my own space, do the things that I've been putting off for many years. And I said, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna rent a small space and I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna make the food that I wanna eat, and I'm gonna share it with people. In my idea, in a perfect world, what lunch should really be like. So I did it. I moved back all my things and I started it. Unfortunately, it didn't quite pan out as I wanted to. I was struggling, like all F&B entrepreneurs would at the start, especially when I was fully funding it myself. I have no regrets, because I realized that I'd rather be doing it knowing that when I turn 80, 85, I didn't even bother to make the jump to do it. It's like the fact that you know that you're happy knowing that you actually had the idea, you executed it, rather than not knowing you didn't do anything about it at all. So what better time it is now, in the year of 2026, to build a business online and build an online presence for myself, to be able to eventually help people and improve their lifestyles and to get the outcome that they want. The link is in the description below on what I've been working on. Hope to see you guys in there.